that was the goal, and just wanted to keep the power down the whole race because of the luck I've had in the past, and I wanted to have like a little bit of room for air, so I just kind of got the gap and settled in, and that was the goal, and it worked out. So,
what did you think when you saw the conditions when you first got here?
I was excited. I'm more excited about the course. It's an actual open, big course. I mean, we don't get that too often in the U.S. I mean, dry, wet. It's a great course. I mean, it's probably the closest to a Euro course in the U.S. I've ridden all year. It's
Talk about, you missed Danny this year?
Yeah, always. But it's got that road crap.
You get to do this all over again tomorrow. You got goals for that still, or was this the big?
Let's see what's left in the legs. This was a big goal. It depended on what I could do here, but I just wanted to be able to, just because of the luck I've had, I just wanted to drive it in, so I wasn't really saving too much for tomorrow. So recover and go again and see how it works out. It's definitely probably going to be drier tomorrow. So
who's your pick?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's fresh. If I took 6 weeks off, yeah.
Exactly.
Wow, man, you almost made me flinch there. So
yeah, sorry about that.
I didn't move. That was good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So where did you open up that gap on Cody on the first lap? Where was that?
I think it started on the hill.
Okay.
And I was able to kind of grind it from there. And then after the first climb, I kind of like went to keep it going on the second one. And that's where I tried to kind of really drive it in, was on the hill, and I just wanted to keep the pressure consistent. I definitely went harder the first lap to try to open it up, because there's some wind out there, and I didn't want Cody to be able to stay on my wheel and draft. So I wanted to really open it up first lap, and then just settle in from there, and so it worked out. Yeah, I went to plan for once.
Yeah, you had plenty of time to think about it. You were out there solo for all the way. So what was your favorite moment on the final one?
Don't crash and don't hit a spectator. That was really it.
All right, that makes sense.
Just keep it upright and keep it. But at the same time, I didn't want to back down, because I back down, that's when you start taking different lines, and that's when you start hitting ruts you didn't normally see, and kind of like. So I didn't want to. I wanted to make sure I was still going hard through the corners, and like I'd back off maybe a little bit on the straightaway, and just save what I could for tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, I never wanted to back off in the corners, because that's when you start taking different lines, and that's when you start to hit stuff you didn't know was there.
A lot of the others were sliding. Did you have any trouble in the corners?
Just in the pit area here was where it was the slipperiest, but I was just going more for, instead of straight speed through the corners, just more consistency through the corners, so I was slowing it down just to make sure I could hit the grass and not slide as much. We got the pressure dialed, both my bikes were running great, and yeah, it was definitely a team effort. I was in the pit every lap just to make sure I got the clean bike, got the clean wheels, and worked out. First lap, it seemed to even dry up from the first lap, or maybe it was just because I had to take different lines on the first lap, but it was my bike was definitely a lot dirtier on the first one. So.